Hey guys, what's going on? It is Danlags, and welcome back to part number 5 of the Brick Mansion tutorial Let's Build. Welcome back, guys. So last episode, we wrapped up most of the exterior of the house. We got all these walls closed off. The only thing left to do on the main part of the building is to finish up the small hole in the roof. Then we're going to get started with the garage and the terraform. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start off by finishing up this roof up here. So what do you got to do? First things first. I'm going to place some slabs right behind these first stairs here up from the front of the house. It's like a nice little balancing thing just based off of the way it's going to line up later. So next thing I'm going to do is take up another level of slabs, and I'm just going to wrap them all the way around and, pretty much just take them around the perimeter the way we've been doing for this entire stair area. So take that around and cover it up. So don't worry, it's totally normal for you to have a stair and then like a regular block here. There's supposed to be a gap there. That's totally intentional. So just keep that in mind. Next thing I'm going to do is grab some stone, and I'm going to place that underneath here, okay? And it should just be a full block of stone. And I just want to kind of fill in this space here with some stone. I believe it's going to be a... let me see how many total blocks it is. I'll have to count real quick. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 by 3. So 12 by 3 is what you want for that. And the next thing I'm going to do is place a full block of stone bricks on each one of these corners here. I'm just going to use the slabs to stack them up. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab some, some stone slabs, regular stone slabs. Place them on top of each one of those blocks we just created. Then I'm going to grab some anvils, and I'm going to just kind of fill in the perimeter of this with anvils. Keep in mind that if you're building this in survival, anvils is not a very viable option, because it takes up so much iron. So I'd use cobblestone walls there instead. But there we go. We got ourselves a nice looking just like top part of this house. So next thing I'm going to do is add the 2 chimneys, which are going to be right around this area as well. Alright guys, so for these chimneys, you should count off these anvils on the side, and it should equal 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is great. What you want to do is come in 4 anvils in from the front of the house. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one right here, and then the next 3 are going to be like where the chimney is going to be. So it should be, 4 anvils, 3 bricks, and then 3 more anvils. So it's not quite symmetrical, but it's not supposed to be, so don't worry about it. All right, so the next thing you want to do is just keep in mind that you have the spots for your bricks. So just kind of, put the placeholders on each side. Then what I'm going to do is actually come 2 blocks down from the anvils, 2 slab levels down, and I'm going to open up these blocks right here. And these right here are going to be the placeholders, the spots for the chimney. So I can break these on the top and the bottom here. And that's basically where the chimney is going to be. So we can do this on both sides. Again, just keep your placeholder blocks just so you can see where exactly you have to place them. But it should be a 3 by 2 chimney in this area. Both of these chimneys are going to be 3 by 2, okay? So now we have both of those spots there. And what you want to do, from this block right here, this is like the first full block that comes above the slab. You want this to go up 5 blocks. So we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what you can do is just fill in the rest of this. Get it all filled in. Everything you need. Same thing on this side. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure that they're lined up to the same level. If you're wondering how these compare to the chimney in the back, I believe these are slightly taller, but that is totally fine. In fact, I might have made them the same level. No, it is slightly taller. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is grab some brick slabs and some brick stairs. And what I'm going to do is the same thing that we did for the first chimney, right? Some upside down stairs that are going to wrap around. And then we're going to put the slabs on top. And it creates a nice little chimney design, exactly what we're looking for. There are other options for this. As you guys know, you can use not item frames, you can use flower pots for the top of the chimney if you want. That usually works better on smaller chimneys. I think it works... it will work fine, but I would recommend doing the design that I just put in. So adding those chimneys adds a great look to the front of the house. It really completes that front. So looking fantastic. So now let's get started with the garage. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get started with this garage. I just want to say before we start, this part's pretty easy, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem to get this whole thing done this episode. So let's just start right away. So what I'm going to do is place a brick block 3 blocks in from the wall right here down at the bottom. So there should be 1 pillared quartz and then 2 bricks. And I'm going to take this wall out 9 blocks. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Then I'm going to turn this and have it run back in this direction. And then you want to place a quartz pillar on the corner. So basically, you should have this quartz pillar lined up with this quartz pillar. 3 blocks here, 3 blocks there, and then there's going to be a wall in between. This is going to run through later, but we'll worry about that later on. And then basically what's going to happen here is there's going to be an opening, okay? So it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block opening. So there should be 1 block here on the corner and 3 blocks here on the side and a 5 block opening in this wall. So we will work on that more a little later, but let's take it down this way. So this right here, this next wall I'm going to be adding is going to be the front of the garage, and it's going to be 28 blocks long. So we already have 1. So let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And then the 28th block right here on this corner should be pillared quartz. So just make sure that you recount that a couple of times. It should be a 28 block long wall. All right, so we're going to be putting some garage doors on this wall in a little bit, but I'm going to just finish up the perimeter of the design first. So coming back this way, you want it to be 21 blocks. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. And then the last block should be a pillared quartz as well. And then from the rest of this, you don't even really need to count it because you just have to line it up with the other side. It's going to be 28 blocks again on this side. It's pretty much just a big rectangle. Pretty simple. Just run it back down to right here. Place the pillared quartz on the corner, and you can actually just connect this all the way across as well to this side. Then you want to come in 3 blocks, place an extra block, go across here, place 3 more blocks there. And just like that, guys, you got yourself the perimeter for this garage. It's pretty simple. So, all right, guys, so now that we have the perimeter for this garage, let's go ahead and start to put in the walls for it. So what I'm going to do is take up a brick wall straight up here that's going to line up with the upside down stairs on the top of the first window. And you can just kind of take this all the way across, bring it up right here, and this is going to be the line that is going to be taken up all the way around the entire garage. So you can just go ahead and wrap this all the way around, just connect the dots. And basically, we're just going to fill in the entire thing with the brick wall first. Then we'll come in and add the garage doors and the windows and the tunnels. So the tunnel part is a little bit tricky because of the terraform, but like I said, pretty much the entire garage area is not very difficult to build. We got all the hard stuff out of the way a couple episodes ago on the back of the house, guys. From here, it's just smooth sailing. So it's pretty much just a big rectangle. Nothing to it, but I'm going to go ahead and just get this perimeter here worked out. So we're going to take this up and connect it to the corner. Perfect. Run this back across here as well. And there we go. Looking good. I'm going to take it up over here also, just so everything's lined up nicely. And there we go. Take it up to this block. Run it across. Connect it to here. Bring this up as well. And we're looking just outstanding. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to get the rest of this filled in and just get it all taken up here. And even on this corner, we're going to get this filled in as well. And now what I'm going to do, guys, is just cut the video real quick. And I'm going to just fill in this entire garage wall. Let's just get the entire thing filled in. Every single, like, frame that I just built, just fill it all in with bricks. So just going all the way around this wall, that wall, everything over here as well. Just get it all filled in. And again, I'm not going to do this all, like, right now because it's a little bit, it's going to take a second. So just do a little jump cut with me, get this all filled in, pause the video if you need to, and then we will resume. Alright guys, so now that we got this big old ugly wall filled in, now let's start to add some detail to it. We're going to start off with the tunnels. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here from the ground level, and I'm going to count up 5 blocks. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So above the 5th block, I just want to take a line right across, and then just fill the rest of this in with some bricks. Get this all filled in. We're going to do this on both sides of the tunnel. I do like the tunnel though. It's one of my favorite parts of the house because I think it's a cool feature, and it's a great way to connect the front and the backyard, kind of like right in between the middle of the house. I always thought it was really cool. It's a good way to connect easily to the basement and the garage. It's like, it just seems so practical to me. So we got that figured out, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a upside down brick stair on each side, and then a slab next to that. So if you count this off, it should be 4 blocks from the ground. Same thing on this side. Upside down brick stairs and a couple of brick slabs upside down as well. And then another thing I'm going to do is actually take a wall across right here. And this, in fact, is going to be the entrance to the basement, okay? So we can get this figured out. We can take this across. Alright. The basement walls are double stacked as well, so that will also help us with this. But we're going to take that across there. We'll open up that back wall later, but that's what we're going to be wanting to do. And get this wall filled in as well. You can take this up a few blocks, just far enough so it's past the the top of the tunnel. Obviously, we'll get the rest of this filled in with bricks, and then the next thing I'm gonna do is designate where the ceiling of the tunnel is gonna be, because the ceiling of the tunnel is actually going to be the floor on the inside of the house. So I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by that in a couple of seconds. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna go on the inside of the house, and I'm going to take another lining of some spruce planks across, because we're just like connecting the lines throughout the whole video. So we're going to run this right across, same level as the rest of the flooring in the house. Just take this right up against the wall. And what I'm going to do is just punch a hole open in this wall and continue this across. And this is where the ceiling is going to be for the tunnel. So we can just get this all filled in. This is going to get filled in anyway for the interior of the house, so might as well just fill it all in right now. So we'll take it around, and if you did this right, by the way, it should be 1 block above the middle of the tunnel. So just keep that in mind. And you can also add in some upside down quartz slabs or something above this if you want. I can't remember if I did that on the build on Survival Island Season 4. I honestly can't remember. But you don't need to do that. It's totally unnecessary. But let's take a look at what the tunnel looks like from down below. Let me just get this last part filled in here. And boom, just like that, you have yourselves a tunnel. So like I said, yeah, you can put a lining of like quartz slabs in here as the ceiling. I'm not going to do that, but it's totally up to you. I actually kind of like the way it looks with like the wood ceilings. That's why I left it like that. But anyway, we have ourselves the tunnel. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is get all these windows and garages put in on this wall here. Alright guys, so this wall actually has 3 garages that are all going to be 6 blocks wide. So let's go ahead and get started with them. First thing you want to do is come 2 blocks away from the pillared quartz and break 6 blocks. Okay, just like that. And also you can make this 4 blocks tall, so it's going to be a 6x4 garage door, like so. And then basically every single garage door is 2 blocks away from each other, so you can just jump 2 blocks and you'll put in the next garage door. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you did it correctly, there should be, again, symmetrical to the other side. 3 blocks away from the edge, 2 blocks away from the pillared quartz, and you should be good to go. So we have our 3 garage door openings in. I'm going to go ahead and reacquire some stone slabs. Going to place these right here, just right underneath of the bricks. And then I'm going to fill in the garage doors with some quartz blocks. Okay, you can use sideways pillared quartz. You can use pretty much any block you want, honestly. I'm just going to use full quartz blocks here just so I don't have to like deal with the hassle of placing the sideways quartz right now. But it looks fine either way. I think I used full quartz blocks on the Survival Island version anyway, so it pretty much is not a big deal. So you can just do whatever you want there. But we have our 3 garage doors put in here on the bottom, which is awesome. So the next thing I'm going to do is take a lining of some upside down quartz stairs across. So the reason why I had you guys line up the brick wall here with the second, I guess like the top upside down quartz there on the first window, is because we're actually going to place some lining of upside down quartz stairs on that same line here on the very top of the brick walls that we just made. So these are going to wrap all the way around the entire perimeter of the garage. And then we're going to do that exact same roofing design we've been doing throughout the entire house. Rinse and repeat this. And we're going to place some full blocks of quartz on top of that. And then we're going to do the stair slab combo in front of that. Pretty much exactly what you guys would expect since day 1 of this Let's Build. So let's go ahead and connect this to the wall right here. And then I'm going to place, like I said, some quartz blocks on top of that and have it run all the way around and connect again. And then, of course, the stair slab combo comes after that. And also what's nice about this, and another check you can do to make sure that you're on the right level, is that this lining will match up with the, I guess that added room, like that, I don't really know what to call it, but it's like that extra room that we added at the end of last episode. So it'll line up with the the roofing on that level. So, all right, so we're going to start the stair slab combo on the back of the house here. Keep in mind that on this part of the build, this corner block should be a slab, so you're absolutely correct on that front. And then just make sure that the corners here are always stairs. That is still never going to change. The corners are always going to be stairs. And of course, you just continue your stair slab combo. You can have this in any orientation you want. And it should line up perfectly, stair slab combo right to the wall. So that is fantastic. All right, guys, so this next part, you got to pay attention for this. Earlier, I made this an even number. It's actually 28 blocks, so that is going to cause a little bit of a problem with the stair slab combo, so I just want to make sure everything is very clear here. What you want to do is take 7 stairs from each side. So we already have 1, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And of course, these are alternating. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So there should be 4 blocks of a gap between those 2 7 blocks. So in this middle gap, you just want to place 2 stairs instead of 1, and then you can fill in the rest of these blocks with the upside down slabs. So just a little bit of an alteration in the stair slab combo, but not too bad. So let's go ahead and continue it. Again, always on the corners should be stairs, and alternating every other block should be stairs. This is 21 blocks, so you should be absolutely good to line that up nicely. As you can see, it connects very well. We'll run this across and connect to there. And then the same thing goes over here since it's 28 blocks on this side as well. Just make sure the corners are stairs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 blocks in the middle, and then fill in the blanks with the upside down slabs. And we should be good to go. And that's the last time we're going to be doing that design on this build. So we have that completely done now. Actually, I lied. We still have to do this corner over here. So let's go ahead and do that. How did I orientate that on this side? Okay, we have it facing out. That is totally okay. So we'll do that. And the corner here should be a slab. Just keep in mind that the corner should be a slab. Okay. All right, guys. So now that we have the quartz portion of the roof put in, let's go ahead and add the rest. I'm going to start off by putting a lining of slabs running straight across through here. And again, we can do this on both sides, taking that down and then running it across to the front. Same thing right here. And then what I'm going to do is start up another stair slab combo. So basically, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing I did here on the front roof, because we're going to be adding more of these types of windows in. So you want to be able to create the steepness and the space for those. So stair slab combo, pretty much exactly the same thing we did on episode 1. So we're just going to run this down. Make sure the corner is always a slab. The corner always got to be a slab. And we'll wrap this around to the other side as well. We can kind of do both sides at once, since both sides are going to have the stair slab combo on them. So we'll run this down and connect it to the corner. And we can pretty much do the entire roof, right now because of this. So let me just get this put in. But yeah, this is going to be a 6 block tall in terms of the stairs. So we already have 2 levels of stairs, as you can see right here. This is going to go up 6 total. I believe the front of the house went up 7, but I'm not sure. Always, by the way, always make sure that the corner has a slab. Always make sure that the corner has a slab. So important. All right, so we'll take this down and connect it to the corner just like we've been doing, and just rinse and repeat the pattern, right? Rinse and repeat. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap it around the corner, connect it to right there, put another slab, and then again connect it over to here like that, and connect it to over here again. So let me give you guys a couple more pointers here, and then I think I'm gonna start doing a little speed up on this. But it's pretty much, you get the point from here, right? So you take the slabs across from this side, and this is going to go up 6 blocks. So we have 1, 2 stairs so far, so that's going to be 6 total. Another thing that you want to keep in mind, though, is hold on, let me take this up as well on this side. The incline of the stairs here is actually going to connect right underneath of the quartz up here on the top part of the roof. So basically the center of it should line up nicely with the top part of the roof. So we can take it back down this way and it'll connect nice and perfectly. It just worked out so good like that. As you can see, there we go. And that'll help you give like a good guideline. So I'm going to do a little speed up. Again, 6 blocks tall right here in terms of the stairs. And then we're going to be adding something on the top of the roof. So let's go ahead and get started on that. All right, guys, so we got the roof filled in. So again, 6 stairs. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stairs up to the top. And the last level of stairs should be like 1 block above the middle of this part of the roof. So that this part shouldn't be lined up with the top of that. That is totally okay if it goes higher than that. But the next thing I'm going to do is actually grab some stone. And I'm also going to grab some more anvils and some more stone slabs. And we're going to add in this entire thing. This is going to be basically be turning into stone here on this top part of the roof. And I'm going to be putting a perimeter of anvils as well, just like we did for the top of the roof at the beginning of the video. You can just put cobblestone walls there instead of anvils. Again, if you're building this in survival, that's what I did on Survival Island Season 4. There's actually cobblestone up there, not anvils. So cobblestone walls, that is, because obviously I'm not going to put like 25 anvils down. That just doesn't make any sense. But I'm going to actually grab some more stone bricks real quick. And let's go ahead and put these on the corners. Each one. Actually, I think what we should do is swap out that real quick for some full blocks of stone brick and then move these in 1 block. I think that's probably going to be a little bit better. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. I'm going to have to confirm this later, but I think I'm just going to do it now, and I can always just change it for you guys at the beginning of next episode. So we're going to, again, take these anvils, fill them all the way around, and again, stone bricks and the stone slabs. And more anvils. Get these filled in here on both sides. Alright, so now that we have the roof of the garage figured out, well, we have to do a couple more things to it. One, we have to add these windows here on that part as well. We're also going to add them on the back. And then we have to add the windows here on the front of the garage. So that's the last couple of things we're going to do for this video. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started with these windows. I'm actually going to grab my quartz slabs back out real quick. And what I'm going to do is come 3 blocks in from the pillared quartz, so 3 blocks of bricks, and I'm going to open this up and start to place my windows. So exact same window design we've been doing, but it's actually the first time we've done them for this video. So again, upside down quartz stairs, a couple of slabs, and we'll add in all of the windows in a second, but just make sure that they're lined up with the windows on the first level of the house. So that's actually what works out really nice about it, is even though they're the second level of the garage, they line up with the windows on the first level of the house. That was something that was like a major key for me from like the very beginning of like me thinking about this design. But anyway, we got 3 blocks from here on this side as well, and break 4 blocks of pillared quartz. Break these as well. Replace, break and replace. And of course we have our slabs as well. So those are 2 windows, but we need to add 1 more. And this middle one is, of course, is going to be lined up with the garage doors. So it's actually going to jump 4 blocks in between the 2 pillared quartz. So it's going to be 4 blocks of bricks. Here is the next one right here. We can open this up. And then break all this as well. Open this up too. And we're going to place our upside down quartz stairs, our slabs as well. And let's just do a couple of quick checks real quick. So we got 3 blocks away here. We have 4 blocks of bricks here, 4 blocks of bricks here, and 3 blocks of bricks there. And then each one of these windows should be centered above each garage. So basically these garages are 6 blocks wide. So the 2 blocks in the middle should be above the, should be below these upside down stairs on each one. Looking good. All right, so let's go on the inside real quick and just add these windows in. We're gonna put these in. Hopefully should be looking pretty good. And no, I'll go back outside for this one just so I don't get locked in, but there we go. We got ourselves some windows, and that's exactly how they should be looking. So we're looking good on this front. We're gonna add more detail to the walls and everything later, like the leaves and things like that, but let's go ahead and wrap up this video by adding in these windows up here. Okay, so that's the last thing we're gonna do. And here's how these windows work. You want to make sure that they're lined up with each one of these stone brick blocks that we placed. So like the glass should be lined up with that block. And of course it's going to be 1 block above the stair, just like we did up there as well. So I'm going to actually grab some full blocks of quartz here. And I'm going to make sure that it's lined up. So we're going to actually open up these 6 blocks. Place a couple of full blocks right there. We're actually going to take these up 3. Place a slab there. Swap these out for some upside down ones. We're going to place a stone brick stair on each one of those sides. Quartz stair. And I'm actually going to do the pillared quartz in the front. Slab on top. And let's go ahead and connect this to the wall. I can break that. Connect that as well. And then I also got to actually grab some stone brick slabs for this as well. We'll take that across. Just want to go up here and confirm that that's stone brick. Okay. Yeah, that is stone brick. Okay, cool. So, and then of course on the inside in here, we can break this, turn this into blocks of quartz just to get that filled in so there's no parts that are sticking out. And then on the inside here, I'm just going to fill this in with 3 blocks of glass and then place one last upside down slab right there. So that is the first one, and then we're basically just going to do the exact same thing here, again lined up with this side of the stone brick now. So I'm going to go ahead and build that one next. Alright guys, and just like that, we have our 2 windows put in. They are identical to the windows up on this level, so that's pretty much what we want to do. So with that guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode of the Let's Build. We got a pretty good amount of stuff done today, but we still have a little bit more to do on the exterior. I'm going to add some leaves and a little bit more detail later. And then next episode at the start, I'm going to add some terraforming, and then we have to add the windows here on the back of the garage as well. But we're making some great progress here on the exterior. Got almost the entire garage done in one episode, which is great. And we'll just continue making progress next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching episode number 5 of the Brick Mansion tutorial. Thank you guys so much for following along. I got a lot of pictures on Twitter after last episode. And thank you to all you guys who are maybe just watching this Let's Build for entertainment. I appreciate you guys as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a like rating if you did enjoy it, guys. And I will come back at you in a few more days for some more progress. And we will wrap this thing up. So thank you guys for watching for the 3rd time. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.